It's time now for the Peter Channel Evening News on this Sunday evening, March 5th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here at 6:10 p.m. on this Sunday evening, March 5th, 2017. And here are your news headlines here. And our top story at 6:10 p.m. on this Sunday evening here is FBI Director James Comey asked the Justice Department this weekend of pushback against White House claims that President Barack Obama had ordered a wiretap then candidate Donald Trump's campaign headquarters at Trump Tower. U.S. said Marines and sailors. Nude photos showing scandal prompts calls for justice. Fear hurt disbelief ran in the minds of those who gathered at the Sikh temple on Sunday after the shooting of the Sikh man who said the gunman approached him in the suburb in Seattle driveway and told him to go back to your own country. Supporters of the president protesters clashed violently on Saturday in Berkeley, California, and today that numerous pro-Trump rallies took place across the country. 3 Muslim students who tried to visit in Oklahoma lawmaker Thursday at the state capitol in Oklahoma City were survived when they were instead handed a questionnaire at his office. China limited the key defense spending figure from its budget for the first time in almost 4 decades before an official disclosed a number of highlighted concerns about the transparency of the world's largest military. Turkey's president has compared a German official to a Nazi in its latest escalation of war words as Recep Tayyip Erdogan hit out at after Germany on 40 days canceled rallies designed to woo ethnic Turkish voters in Germany ahead of the key referendum. For the first time in 2 decades, South Korea has an increase of reward money for its offering in North Korea defectors for classified information. Washington, a solid majority of Americans who have watched President Trump's first televised speech to Congress said it was an excellent good from the latest Gallup poll. House Republicans supplied stiff poll looked like Windsor, ready in an ambitious push this week to begin moving with legislature to release major parts of the Affordable Care Act that crucial sense of the ability to fulfill one of the party's main campaign. 4 days ago, a Democratic congressman made it seem to be a pretty blatant tasteless joke about how the top White House advisor, Kellyanne Conley, really looked kind of familiar Neil in a couch in the Oval Office. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he plans to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin about Iran's military presence in neighboring Syria. Deutsche Bank announced the plans on Sunday to raise an additional $8.5 billion in the capital and reorganize its retail operation in Germany. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan compared the cancellation of several rights to Germany before referring the nation to Nazi practices. South Korea plans to critical them and mind the pace of class information from North Korea defectors of 860,000. Thomas E. Sozo, who performed the first limited transplant in Nancy through a data according to grievance to Pittsburgh officials. Facebook has set a dislike button in its messenger system. The White House Sunday asked on recent investigator whether the preceding administration had business investigative powers during the 2016 presidential election. Thousands of people in cities across the United States international the support of President Donald Trump this weekend. A roller crash sends a teen to hospital in Norton. Global car makers stung by emission scandals that race and hand down every gram of harmful CO2 spewed out of the roads that suffer pollution rules kicks in. NASA engineers spotted the disaster in the nick time and it may just save the critical mission near Mars. NASA dodged a bullet, or more especially a moon. The skulls may have been long remembered the mystery of Timmins bands, or maybe an entirely different and previously unknown species of human. The U.S. confirms they've been influenced in the Tennessee chicken flock. Nick Thompson and Zacaston with her son Colton and Norman Riverdale on Friday as Utah migration donates breast milk and intent for their deceased son. Pregnant women infected with the Zika virus are 20 times more likely to have a baby born with certain birth defects than mothers who gave birth before the Zika epidemic began. Alright, take a look at New England as was reported in the onset where Massachusetts are working fire 10 brothers straight at crews working on a fire in unknown site type structure DWH. Peter Jones News Time, 6:14 p.m. on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a sports report here. Boston Celtics at halftime break trail the Phoenix Suns 49-42. Boston Red Sox stumped the Atlanta Braves 11-1. U.S. Soccer revealed a new policy decided they require anyone on the national team to stand respectfully during the national anthems. The phenomenon on field drills at 2013 NFL Scattered Combat was a big one, and because it featured defensive linemen and linebackers, the group includes presumptive number. Michigan's Jabril Peppers made one thing abundantly clear during the NFL Scouting Combine interview with reporters at Yokosuka Stadium as Mike McGann and Jabril Peppers shines in the linebacker drills, and Arizona Cardinals likely to lose Tony Jefferson and Kellis Kimball of free agency. Peter Childers time is now 6:14 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a Traffic and transit pot. Beep! Let's submit material. Where the lines piss from Martin Southbound delays. A disabled train. Commuter rail. Looking good, and on the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay, look at that. I was in Bowie's of New England. Starting off in Connecticut, 91 on North Benside, Wilson, down to Harvard, 3rd, Z4, 91 on South Benside, Wilson, 691 and then Meriden. Really, South Benside, Wilson, and then 95, South Benside, slow from Stamford down to Greenwich, 91 on South Benside, slow down. The mass back in Chickpea to 57 in Nagwam, Springfield. 128 backed up before Route 95 in the Denver Peabody stretch, mass back on West Benside, it did so from Lawyerburg down to South Boston. And up north, Interstate 87 on both ends of back to Ryan. Champlain, New York, and Interstate 89 goes for Canadian border in upstate Vermont. But otherwise, Vermont remain always out, looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 6:15 on this Sunday dinner, and it is time now for a weather report here. And when you got out to do your usual activities, make sure you bundle up because it's gonna be. It was a cold day, and it made sure that winter wasn't done just yet. So, you had to wear the winter coat with you just for the day, but you don't need it in the next couple days because we're going to see a warm trend coming up. Alright? Looking at radar, nothing showing on the radar. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, clouds got about 3 above. North west about 5 to 10 miles an hour. For Monday, says got about 40 degrees, light above wind. Monday night, most of the clouds got about 30 degrees, southward about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Tuesday, at church time after 2 p.m., clouds got about 55 degrees, southward about 7 to 40 miles of gusts and areas. 29 miles an hour with a precipitation 30%, and Tuesday night, showers likely after midnight. Clouds got about 47 degrees, and southwest about 15 miles an hour. With a gust side, 29 miles an hour, precipitation 30%. For Wednesday, at church showers, main before 11 a.m., put these in the podcast about 56, about 31 degrees. Precipitation 48% for Thursday, both study podcast about 42, about 24 degrees. Friday, church so before 1 p.m., and then church rain between 1 and 5 p.m. Put these studies skies about 41 degrees, and precipitation 30%. Friday night, mostly clouds about 26 degrees. Saturday, put skies about 43 degrees. Saturday night, chest rain and snow, mostly clouds about 23 degrees. Chest rain is 40%. Sunday, chest rain and snow, mostly clouds about 43 degrees. And chest rain is 40%. In Taunton, it's fair and 29, and over in Norton here, it is fair skies, and it's 28, and here in Mansfield, it's 20 degrees, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on this March 5th, 2017 on a Sunday evening. I'm here to have a good evening, and hope you see you at 11 o'clock for late night report.